Have you ever spent months dreaming about a colorful spring garden, planted your bulbs in October, and then nothing bloomed? Not even one tulip, one daffodil, nothing. You probably blamed the weather or bad luck, right? What if I told you it's not bad luck? It's because of a few simple October bulb planting mistakes that almost every beginner makes without realizing it. And here's the shocking part. Most of these mistakes happen before you even put a single bulb in the ground. But wait. There's one mistake that ruins everything, no matter how perfect your soil is, and I'll tell you what it is, but only after you understand why most bulbs fail in the first place. Let's start with something almost no one talks about: timing. Everyone says, just plant in October. But what does that even mean? Early October? Mid, late? The truth is, timing can make or break your garden. Plant too early, and your bulbs might sprout before winter hits, then die in the frost. Plant too late, and they don't have time to root properly before the cold sets in. The perfect time, when soil temperature drops below 60 degrees, but before it freezes. That's your golden window. It sounds simple, but so many beginners miss this because they follow the calendar, not the soil. Now here's something even sneakier. You could have the perfect timing but still fail because of one thing you probably never check: bulb quality. You grab a bag of bulbs from a store, excited, but inside, they're soft, moldy, or dry. That's like planting hope that's already dead. Always pick firm, heavy bulbs with no cracks. It's the difference between a weak bloom and a spring explosion of color. Even if your bulbs are perfect, you might be planting them upside down. Yes, it happens all the time. People get confused because not all bulbs look the same. If you can't tell top from bottom, remember this? The pointed end faces up, the flat side with tiny roots faces down. Simple, but this one tiny mistake can stop your flowers from ever breaking through the soil. Crazy, right? But that's not even the worst part. There's a mistake far more dangerous: planting too shallow. Many beginners think bulbs are fragile, so they bury them just below the surface. Big mistake. Shallow planting means the bulbs freeze in winter or get pushed up by frost. The rule of thumb is easy: plant bulbs 2 to 3 times as deep as their height. For tulips or daffodils, that's usually about 6 inches. And here's where most people go wrong: they don't loosen the soil first. Bulbs hate hard, compacted ground. If water can't drain, bulbs rot from the inside before they ever grow. So, take a few extra minutes to loosen the soil, mix in compost, and let your bulbs breathe. There's one mistake that destroys all your hard work, even if you did everything else right. But before I tell you, ask yourself this: have you ever seen animals digging up your garden right after you planted it? That's the problem. Squirrels, rabbits, and even raccoons love fresh bulbs. The secret? Add a thin layer of mulch and chicken wire right after planting. It keeps the moisture in and the animals out. Most gardeners skip this step, and by spring, their bulbs are gone, literally eaten before they could grow. The bonus tip that pro gardeners swear by. It sounds strange, but chilling your tulip and hyacinth bulbs in the fridge for 6 weeks before planting makes a huge difference. The cold tricks their system into thinking winter has already passed, which leads to stronger, earlier blooms in spring. Just keep them away from fruits like apples that release gases. It can harm the bulbs. This simple pre-chill method can give your garden a professional touch without any extra cost. So let's wrap it up. October bulb planting mistakes are easy to make, but even easier to fix. Remember the golden timing? Check your bulbs, plant deep with good soil, point them the right way, and protect them from animals. Do this, and when spring arrives, your garden will look like a scene straight out of a fairy tale. If you learned something new today, hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want more fall gardening tips and beginner-friendly planting guides, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a single tip. Because trust me, your dream garden isn't far away. It's just one right planting season away.